close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. See the horizon turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And
walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. to protect your soul.
Invincible. Hello everybody, and I am testing the microphone, just making sure everything is working, and we're going to get to you in a second. You're going to see me, the back. Hello everybody. I am again just testing the microphone, making sure everything is good. All right, we're going to get live in about a couple minutes, so stay tuned. Go Zydeco!
Evens this hockey game, a pair of goals.
And the Zydeco win! Live from Mississippi, inside the Mississippi Coast Coliseum, home of the Seawolves, it's the Baton Rouge Zydeco as they roll into town after earning 4 points against the Moccasins, splitting their series, and now taking on the Mississippi Seawolves, who got swept in their last series. Tonight also features a player who is on the hottest of hot streaks, Elijah Wilson, after his return to the from the SPHL, has scored 6 goals in 5 games. Well, hello everybody, and a very pleasant good evening to you. My name is Brian Flores, bringing you tonight's matchup between the Mississippi Seawolves as the Zydeco rolling into town. Last game, the Zydeco were able to stave off the Moccasins in earning a regulation win, earning them their 4th point in 2 games against their stint in Monroe. Meanwhile, their opponents didn't really fare too well as they got swept against the Carolina Thunderbirds, did the Mississippi Seawolves. Last time these two met, the Zydeco were able to edge out a 2-1 victory against the Seawolves in regulation on November 16th. Tonight, the Zydeco trying to keep pace in their push for the playoffs and looking to get 3 massive points before the weekend's end to push themselves back in the top 3 spot in the division. To do so, they're going to have to take down a battered Mississippi Seawolves that in their last few games are starving for a win as they've dropped 12 straight games. Looking to break their losing streak against their neighborhood state rivals. It's the Zydeco and the Seawolves, and it's coming up right here on the Zydeco YouTube channel. Zydeco Hockey is brought to you by Schmolke Law Firm, Reputation, Respect, Results. Capital City Produce, always fresh, always easy. Preston Environmental Solutions, and ENC Bush Hogging and Mulching. And as always, each Zydeco broadcast is brought to you by Momentum Building Services. When we get back, we will get you a recap of what happened last night, or beg your pardon, last game against the Moccasins. Stick right here on the Zydeco YouTube channel.
There's a time we all know is coming, but nobody knows just when. If you don't have a plan or you don't understand how or where to begin, at church funeral services, we'll handle it all with care and passion. Church funeral services.
We've gotten very good at roofing. We're good at the actual work, but also the documentation from the beginning, getting everything with the client. What do they need? What are their needs? And then how can I give them a couple of options? And then from there, during the process, they know what's going on. And then at the end, feeling good about everything that's complete, and they're happy when they're done with their job.
The trust that we offer to our clients is actually, it comes pretty easy for us because we've been doing this a long time, and 90% of the jobs that we get are referrals. You know, that's what we depend on, and we strive to let the customer know that we're going to be here. We will always answer the phone.
At Don Seafood, our weekend brunch isn't just a meal. It's the moment you've been waiting for all week. Begin your legendary weekend with brunch favorites like our shrimp and grits, crab cake benedict, and of course, bottomless mimosas. Let's be honest, the party doesn't start until Don Seafood hits the table. From our team at Don Seafood, we want to thank you for the past 90 years and cheers to many more together.
For over 90 years, Don's Seafood has been a Louisiana staple. From the finest Gulf catch to the most authentic Cajun recipes, our commitment to quality and tradition is who we are. Enjoy favorites like our gumbo, jacked up shrimp, seafood salad, steak, and of course, our signature seafood platter. Don's is more than just food. We're a celebration of flavor and family. From our team at Don's Seafood, we want to thank you for the last 90 years and cheers to many more together.
do things with passion. Everybody here really is invested. So if something can be done better, we challenge the status quo.
The Men's Network started to a computer club meeting in the 7th grade that Brett organized. At that point, I had never met anyone that was as good at computers as Brett was. And by the 8th grade, we figured out that this was something that we could do professionally.
We moved to Baton Rouge to go to LSU, and that's really where our business got planted.
Give Immense a call. Let us show you how IT should be done.
Find more of what you're looking for at L'Auberge Baton Rouge. More of the games you love, more of the flavors you crave, more staycation relaxation. All this plus an exceptional staff. Add more to your story at L'Auberge Baton Rouge.
Welcome back here to the Mississippi Coast Coliseum. Let's go over the numbers here between these two teams, starting off with the special teams for the Zydeco that has been everything but special. The power play drops from 8th to 10th from last series in the league with a 19.5% after failing to capitalize on crucial power play opportunities last couple games against the Moccasins, while their penalty kill actually remains at 6th place with a 82.3% on the power play, on the penalty kill percentage. The Seawolves, on the other hand, their power play is currently last place in the division with a 12.7% and 13th in the league. Their penalty kill, on the other hand, stands at 12th place in the league with a 75%. And the goals for the Zydeco slips from 1st to 2nd place with 133 goals for, while their 109 goals against still stands at a 4th place in the division. This totals out their goal differential at a plus 24, which is 3rd in the division. The Seawolves have had a rough go at it as their goals for stands at an 81 goals for, which is last in the division. Their 184 goals against is also last in the division, and this averages out to a 7th place negative 103 goal differential. Last series, the Zydeco power play didn't do them any favors against the Moccasins, but despite that, they're still able to stave off the Moccasins and have a good showing on their penalty kill. Tonight, looking to circumvent that against the Seawolves, who have been struggling on their penalty kill as of late, and they're trying to get 3 more crucial points here in the push for the playoffs. It's the Zydeco and the Seawolves coming up right after this. Next up, we will get you the Schmolke lineup, the Schmolke Law Firm starting lineup, right here on the Zydeco YouTube channel.
Official sponsor of Baton Rouge Zydeco.
Are home problems turning your life upside down? Trust Southern Air Cooling, Heating, Plumbing, and Electrical to save the day. From electrical issues to keeping you comfortable, plumbing repairs, and even generators, we do it all. Southern Air Cooling, Heating, Plumbing, and Electrical, your one-stop solution for electrical, AC, plumbing, and generators. If you need us to save the day for you, call or visit us online at southernnairbr.com.
For the ultimate game day experience, come to the Queen Casino in Baton Rouge. Savor game day platters and snacks, plus drink specials at 1717 Kitchen and Cocktails. Wall-to-wall, state-of-the-art TVs mean you'll see every touchdown, Hail Mary, and big turnover in crystal clear HD. Place your bets and feel the thrill of every play with our DraftKings Sportsbook. So come out for game day and let our team make you the MVP. The Queen Casino in Baton Rouge, where every moment is a win. Looking for the ultimate game day experience? Come to the Queen Casino in Baton Rouge. Wall-to-wall TVs mean you'll see every touchdown in HD. Place your bets and feel the thrill of every play with our DraftKings Sportsbook. The Queen Casino, where every moment is a win.
Tremonti's has meat. Tremonti's has seafood. Tremonti's has much more. Tremonti's on-site catering is the best in Baton Rouge. Our friendly staff brings everything to our client's location, set up, serves guests, and cleans up once our guests are satisfied and full. Tremonti's caters weddings, corporate events, parties, luncheons, crawfish and shrimp boils, breakfast, fundraisers, barbecues, and much more. Good meat ain't cheap, and cheap meat ain't good. Visit Tremonti's.com, 225-751-7665.
Welcome back here inside the Mississippi Coliseum, where we are just about to get set for puck drop here between these two clubs. Let's get you the Schmolke Law Firm starting lineup. Starting on defense for the Baton Rouge Zydeco, number 5, Garrett Johnson. Last time out went scoreless, looking to circumvent that. Elias Thompson, however, his defensive partner, scored his first point back in the FPHL. On the forward side of things, you have Ryan Kleber trying to get his first goal since November 30th. Narek Alexanian, who earned 1 assist last game, and Tyler Larwood, who last scored 125 against the Dashers. Drop of the puck, and we are underway. Every single broadcast is brought to you by Momentum Building Services. Call Momentum Building Services for all your cleaning needs. Thank you, Momentum, for being a sponsor and taking such great care of your Baton Rouge Zydeco. As the Zydeco pick this one up, Narek Alexanian into the Seawolves zone, trying to give this one across to Larwood. Larwood playing this one out to the near corner. Out from the near side of the left circle. That one gets taken away by the Seawolves, and they will take a rest here. Back up the other way. Here comes Tanner Coleman trying to spring step a rush. That gets taken away by Brendan Colgan, and that gets turned over, and a shot. What a block by Garrett Johnson. Becoming a pseudo goaltender. And a lofty turnover nearly turns catastrophic. But Garrett Johnson may not have scored a goal last series, but now already coming up huge defensively for his Zydeco. Now it gets played across by Richie Parent. And that one gets played now by Scott Chirac, taken away by the Seawolves. Back of the way, turned over. Here come the Zydeco to the right circle, the Seawolves zone, giving it across. And that puck gets fluttered, and trying to bat it like a piñata was Scott Chirac. As the puck will just go right behind the net. Guy gets turned over. Out to Jake Cox, giving it out to Scott Chirac, out to the left circle. Now out to the blue line, stopped up by Nick Catola, who had the game-leading goal last game in the first period with a shot from Rio Namiki, and that one misses the net wide. Picked up now by Namiki into the neutral zone. Namiki has not scored since November 30th, trying to find his first point on that shot. That one will be turned over. Back of the way, here come the Seawolves. There's going to be a delayed penalty here on the play. Hooking the call, and it looks like it's going to go against Rio Namiki. Welcome in, everybody who are watching in from out of town. If if you couldn't make the trip out to see your boys here to Mississippi this weekend, don't worry. We're here for the next couple of weekends. Next 4 games going to be here at the Coliseum on the 21st and 22nd of February, and then March 7th and 8th. So this penalty kill brought to you by Wilson Warehouse will be stretching their legs. Their penalty kill stands at 82.3%, 6th place in the league, facing off against the 13th place power play at 12.7 for the Seawolves. Off the draw, Seawolves set up the shot, giving it across to Turner, to the right circle, back out to the blue line, kicking it out to the slot, and a shot, and that one gets saved off by Colgan. Out to the far boards. Picked up now by Bartlett. Bartlett out to the near side to Turner. Sam Turner from the right circle steps in, has it into the slot, on the backhand to the left circle. Still with it, like Velcro on his stick with a shot, and that one gets saved off by Brendan Colgan. Andrew Stacy out to Turner, back to Stacy with a shot and a good save, and a rebound picked up and cleared out by the Zydeco. Larwood and Thornton able to make their stoppage there. Putting this one back into the neutral zone. Seawolves able to come up with it. Into the Zydeco end. Trying to get this one across out to the far board. Stepped up to their left circle. Trying to step this one in from Brendan Hussey. Hussey out to the near side from the right circle out to the blue line. Stops up, shoots, and that one just goes wide. Trying to dump this one out to the far corner as the puck just trickles all the way back into the center ice. Picked up now by the Seawolves. They'll try to get this one back down from the near right circle. Stopped up to the near half wall. Out to the end boards now, trying to set this one up from behind the net. Giving it across, out to the right circle. Steps up, shoots, and that one gets blocked. Rebound, and that one gets again kicked out to the side to the near half wall where Nick Katola now has it. Katola trying to clear, held up at the blue line. Out to the left circle with a shot, and that one gets saved off by Colgan, and he will cover. 16-13 left to go here in the first frame. Still scoreless here at the Mississippi Coliseum. So 4 minutes gone, still scoreless. Starting off most like last night, where the Zydeco and the Moccasins were pretty much tied up here. And off the draw to the far boards from the point, and a shot tipped on goal, and a good save by Colgan, ripped away by the defense. Brody Thornton trying to give this one across to Scott Chirac, who will lift this one and clear it out. 4 minutes gone here in period number 1. Rio Namiki's penalty is over, will skate 5 aside. And that one gets taken away by the Seawolves on the blue line of the Zydeco side. Picked up now by Brendan Colgan, trying to wrap this one around the end boards. And that one gets picked up and cleared out by Rio Namiki. Here come the Seawolves. Out to the near side. From their own zone, trying to get this one back up ice. They'll play this one back up ice. Here comes Jake Cox. Cross ice pass from the far boards. That one gets trickled in on net, and that one will be played across out by the Zydeco. Cox from the near side. He gets poke checked away, and now back in the way. Here come the Seawolves on a breakaway. Has a chance to the slot. Backhand shot, scores! An awkward shot hits Brendan Colgan's arm, goes right underneath the crossbar, and the Seawolves are off and running. 1-0 Mississippi. Blake Keller, who was scoreless last series against the T-Birds, finds his first goal of the weekend. Netting his 9th goal of the season, 15th point of the campaign, and he makes it 1-0 Seawolves. And off the draw, and Eric Alexanian wins this one back, poke checked away, but it gets picked up now by the Seawolves. And now here comes Mississippi. Back the other way, into the Zydeco end from the slot, and a shot, and that one misses its target. Picked up now by Larwood. Larwood will leave this one back for Rio Namiki. Namiki trying to find it back to Gordon. Gordon Intercepted now by the Seawolves. Out to the point with a shot, and that one from the far side trickles out to the far corner. Picked up and cleared out by the Zydeco. And now it gets played back by Richie Perron. Back up ice, here come the Seawolves from their own zone. On the back end, Maxwell Barrington, who was one of the starters for the Seawolves, will try to play this one back down, and that one will trickle all the way back into the neutral zone and roll all the way back into the Mississippi side of the ice. It gets picked up now by Andrew Stacy. Stacy behind his own net. He'll try to settle up the shot. Giving this one across, out to center ice, backhand pass, and now back into the Zydeco end. Dropping it past for this one as that one goes called off for a high stick. And it looks like one of the Zydeco are going to be ending up to the box. It's going to be number 5, Garrett Johnson. So back on the penalty kill for the sponsored by Wilson Warehouse. Go the Zydeco. 1-0 your score here in the Mississippi Coliseum. We'll pause a few moments to thank some of our sponsors. Thank you to Sigma Engineer and Constructors, ENC Bush Hogging and Mulching, Capital City Produce, Bowfinger Tree Service, Republic Finance, Schmalke Law Firm, Pico Lumber, Wilson Warehouse, Highland Group Property Services, Bayou Apparel, Gator Millworks, Will Scott, AV Solutions, and VRI Institute. And as always, thank you to Momentum Building Services for sponsoring the broadcast. We'll get right back to you for this penalty kill right after this. Welcome back here inside the Mississippi Coliseum, where it is 1-0 your score for the Mississippi Seawolves. Turner now has it to the near side, trying to get this one out to the slot. That gets picked up and cleared across to the near half wall to Eric Alexanian, who will just saucer this one the rest of the way into the Mississippi zone. Perron will play this one behind his own net, and now Turner now has it. Turner from his own zone, trying to dipsy-doodle his way around one. He gives it a cross shovel pass out to the far boards, picked up now by the Zydeco. Here comes Baton Rouge from their own zone. Tyler Larwood trying to drop this one off, has it to the near half wall, and he'll scoop this one up and clear it out. 13-10 left to go here in period number 1. Your score is 1-0 Mississippi. And now here comes Turner trying to sidestep one. Has it now to the near side, where it's picked up now by Andrew Stacy. Stacy from the near side of the neutral zone. He'll shovel this one along out to the near boards of the Zydeco end. That gets taken away by the Zydeco as Jake Cox turns this one over at center ice. And the Mississippi Seawolves trying to still set up this power play after a very nuisance penalty kill by the Zydeco, threatening shorthanded. Still looking for their first shot on goal are the Zydeco. That gets taken away at the blue line, but offsides. Go the Seawolves. So we will get another face-off here right outside of the Zydeco end with 12:33 left to go in period number 1. Shots on goal, 6-0 for the Mississippi Seawolves. So we'll get a face-off right outside of the Zydeco end, and I'll tell you what, I'm not used to being in a booth. So it is pretty toasty up here. I'm actually taking off my suit jacket, because it is kind of hot in an ice rink. Who would have guessed? And off the draw here, the Mississippi Seawolves now have the puck. Perron trying to play this one back in his own defensive zone. That gets picked up, and now here come the Seawolves, giving it a cross. That gets poke-checked away by Brody Thornton and cleared. That was a good seeing eye pass by Brody Thornton, able to track down the opposition pass, trying to get it up to Kevin Sabad. And now here come the Seawolves into the Zydeco end from the end boards. Pick this one up out to the far boards. Now out to the blue line, giving it across out to the left circle. Now out to the right circle, near side. From the point, shoveling it along to the left circle, and a fan-down shot. That one gets knocked down, picked up, and cleared out by, I believe that was Elijah Wilson. Picked up now by the Seawolves. It'll send this one across adjacently into the Zydeco end as it gets scooped up, not cleared. Rio Namiki leaving it off, and now back to the way. Here comes Tyler Larwood with a full head of speed, trying to guide this one on in from a toe drag. That one gets taken away by the Seawolves. And now here comes Mississippi into the Baton Rouge zone. They'll go this one across into the end boards where the puck skitters all the way back down into the near side where it gets picked up, not cleared. Out to the blue line, Mississippi with it with a shot, and that one gets saved out by Brendan Colgan. Picked up now by Larwood, trying to get this one back the other way for the Zydeco, but that one gets poke-checked and prodded by the Mississippi Seawolves and out of play with 11:14 left to go here in the first period. You know, I'll tell you, it's muscle memory for me to try to stop the clock right after the draw, right after the puck goes out of play, and right now I don't need to. John Clement, the opposing broadcaster, kind enough to let me split the video feed right from the Jumbotron. So now I have a little bit of leeway, a little bit of freedom. Shackles are broken, as it were. I'm not going to be that dramatic, but still. Off the draw here to the outside of the Zydeco end, picked up now by Nick Ketola in his own zone. He'll go off his own end boards, back to Rio Namiki, back up to Cox, trying to play this one through center ice. Dmitry Kuznetsov, who got the game-winning goal last night, goes offsides right now and will get a face-off right outside of the Mississippi zone. Kuznetsov, who actually won the FPHL championship back in 2022-23, shows why he has such a poised shot. Last night, darted one right past Sean Kuhn when he was sprawling out to make a save. And so far, he adds to his total. He has the most game-winning goals on the Zydeco, as the Mississippi Seawolves have it right behind the Zydeco net, trying to pick this one up. Out to the near side, here comes Rio Namiki. Namiki from the neutral zone, trying to chop at this one was number 27, Lucas Pizeriak. They'll send this one out to the near side of the Zydeco end. Twist and turn by Colgan, turning this one over, trying a sharp-angled shot and catch Brendan sleeping, was 77 in black, Ross Bartlett. Bartlett trying to get this one out in front. That gets taken away. Here come the Zydeco. Shane Haggerty, 2-on-2. Has it. Drop pass for Kevin Sabad. A little bit too behind the play with Sabad, so couldn't catch up to the puck. And now back the other way. Here come the Mississippi Seawolves. Through center ice. Poke checked aside with a shot, and that one misses its target high and wide. From the end boards. Stopped up, saucer pass back the other way. Solo mission for Larwood. Has it. Deeks around with a chance and a shot, and he missed the net. And a third try on a backhand. That one goes wide from Garrett Johnson. Larwood out to the blue line with a shot, and that one goes off the end glass. Picked up now by Johnson, leaving it across. Gordon centers, and that one gets picked up now by Nate Ulbrich, trying to find his first goal as a Zydeco. Back the other way, here come the Seawolves, intercepted by the Zydeco. Into the Seawolves zone, he'll stop up to the near side. Out to the blue line, here comes Johnson, a cross-ice pass and a shot, and a broken piece of lumber out in front. So the fishing iron gets snapped before he can reel in the goal. Out to the near side now through the neutral zone, picked up by Matt Gordon. He'll send this one across out to the far boards, and Rio Namiki not able to pass this one up, and now here come the Seawolves trying to sidestep one, and that one gets picked up now by Ryan Kleber. Giving it across to Namiki. Poke checked aside. Namiki still with it. They'll try to play this one back. 8:49 left to go here in the first period, as Jake Cox now has it. Cox to Gordon, and he'll clear this one all the way back down. So Carter gets pinned to the wall here for the Mississippi Seawolves. Yes, I did steal that from Mr. Clement, who is keeping up the play as well as me. And they'll send this one across out to the near side, now to the far side. Here come the Mississippi Seawolves into the Zydeco end from the end boards. Out to the blue line. He'll stop this one up, giving it across out to the left circle, steps up, shoots, and that one goes wide. And that one will be played off now by the Zydeco, turning this one around and in, but offsides. Go the Seawolves. 8:12 left to go here in the first period. 1-0 your score for the Mississippi Seawolves. Shots on goal, 7 for the Seawolves, still none for the Zydeco. When we get back, we'll get you a little bit of a continuation here for the first period. So stick right here with us on the Zydeco YouTube channel.
There's a time we all know is coming, but nobody knows just when. If you don't have a plan or you don't understand how or where to begin, at church funeral services, we'll handle it all with care and passion. Church funeral services.
Welcome back here inside the Mississippi Coliseum, where we have a 1-0 game between the Seawolves and the Zydeco. Zydeco trying to tie this thing up, giving it across to Shane Haggerty to the near side of the Mississippi zone, giving it across to the slot, and that one gets picked up and taken away by the Seawolves. Back of the way, here come the Mississippi Seawolves. Lucas Pyziak will send this one across. That one gets taken away by Shane Haggerty, who gets it poke checked aside, but picked up by Nick Catola. Catola to the near side to Brody Thornton. Thornton from his own zone. He'll try to guide this one off the glass into the neutral zone to Shane Haggerty near side of the Mississippi zone with a shot and a save and a rebound, and that one gets blocked. Picked up now by the Mississippi Seawolves. They'll settle down the puck and go off for a line change. Both teams do. Here comes Turner. Stretch pass through the neutral zone. Into the near side to the Zydeco side with a shot, and that one gets blockered away by Brendan Colgan. Out around the boards, into the end board, stopped up, drop pass with a wraparound try and a good shot and a better save as that one gets picked up by Nick Catola out to the near boards where it gets taken away by the Mississippi Seawolves. Tripped up, no call here so far, says the referee. And now back of the way, here come the Zydeco, but that one will be taken away by the Mississippi Seawolves. They'll send this one around the boards on for an offsides. So the score, 1-0. Early goal going to the Mississippi Seawolves as Blake Keller finds a breakaway goal to the assist of Andrew Stacy and Brendan Hussey at 4:51 of the first period. So little under 5 minutes into the first opening frame. Nate Ulbrich, the newcomer for the Zydeco, out to take the draw, and he'll be facing off against Blake Keller, the lone goal scorer here so far this afternoon. Out to the near side, Dmitry Kuznetsov out to Rio Namiki with a shot, and that one gets tipped wide by Jake Cox. Keller trying to get this one up the front, and that one gets taken away by the Zydeco, held in at the blue line, and that one gets picked up, cleared out by the Mississippi Seawolves with 6:35 left to go here in period number 1. They'll send this one across. Poke checked aside here into the Zydeco end as Brendan Colgan now has it. They'll play this one down, out to the near side, and a big-bodied hit thrown by number 11, Isaiah Parrish. And now Nate Ulbrich now has it. Behind his own net, trying to settle down play with 6:13 left to go here in the first period. First shot on goal for the Zydeco coming off that rush. And now back of the way, here come the Zydeco, ripped away by the Mississippi Seawolves. And now here comes Stacy. Out to the near side of the neutral zone. The puck gets trickled all the way back down. And out for an icing with under 6 minutes left to go. 5:57 left to go here in period number 1. Your score, 1-0 for the Mississippi Seawolves. Shots on goal, 9 for the Seawolves and 1 for the Zydeco. Now, it's really hard to differentiate the fans here in the stands just by the naked eye test, just looking at the similar colored jerseys. It's kind of like watching the Islanders playing the Edmonton Oilers, the same orange and blue. Right now it's the same, not the same, but similar blue and red, where the Zydeco have a little bit more of a baby blue. I prefer the baby blue, being one, the Zydeco announcer, and two, a Chargers fan. If you know, you know. Back the other way, here come the Zydeco. Through center ice, good hit by Kevin Sabad to keep that rush going, but it gets ripped away by the Mississippi Seawolves. Back the other way, here come Mississippi into the Zydeco end. Now gets taken away by Kevin Sabad. Sabad trying to settle up and quarterback a rush back the other way. He'll lift this one down, intercepted, and now giving it across out in front of the slot, and a shot, and that one gets ripped away. Good hit thrown, too, by Garrett Johnson. Out from Wilson to Haggerty. Haggerty, cross-ice pass to Sabad. Stops up, giving it across. Out to Wilson. Steps up, shoots, and that just goes wide. Picked up now by Rio Namiki. Trying heaven and high water to keep that one in, and he'll wing it around the boards, taken away by the Mississippi Seawolves, and what a sprawling out play by Rio Namiki to break up that breakout pass. Back of the way, here come the Seawolves, intercepted now by Wilson. Wilson trying to give this one across, and that one gets taken away by the Seawolves. They'll get this one all the way back down into the Zydeco end, where Brendan Colgan now plays it. Out to the near boards, back up ice, here come the Zydeco. Have numbers if they hurry, but they just elect to dump and chase this one. As Perron, a little bit of trouble handling the puck from behind his own net. And it'll get picked up now by the Mississippi Seawolves. Here come the Seawolves. Stretch pass through center ice, but that one gets ripped away as the Seawolves get back possession here in the neutral zone. He'll get this one back into the Zydeco side of the ice near boards. Pinned to the boards was number 27, Ryan Kleber, making his first start in a while. As that one gets played back down by Elias Thompson. Out to Nick Hatola, who gets pinned to the boards. Back to Ryan Kleber. Out to Jake Cox. Cox trying to muster this one down to Scott Chirac. That one will be played all the way back down by the Seawolves, ripped away by the Zydeco before it goes into their zone, as they'll lift this one up into the Mississippi zone. And they'll try to reset a rush here, does Mississippi, with 3:39 left to go here in period number one. They'll send this one across, picked up now by Brody Thornton. Sidesteps one into the left circle, the Mississippi zone, out to the near half wall. That one gets picked up and cleared out into the neutral zone by Mississippi. Into the Zydeco end now they go from the right circle near boards. Mississippi giving it across out to the point, steps up as the puck rolls on him, not able to control the fluttering pass as that one goes across to the far half wall. Mississippi still with it. They'll wing it around the boards out to the end boards, where the Zydeco trying to chop at this one out to the near side from the half wall. Jake Cox will find this one out to the end boards. Picked up now by Brody Thornton. 2:48 left to go here in period number one. Your score is 1-0 for the Mississippi Seawolves. Shots on goal 9-1 for Mississippi. And now here come the Seawolves. Sweet poke check. They'll send this one across. Out to the near wall. It'll get settled up to the right circle, near side, trying to get this one out in front, and a shot gets fanned on, gets picked up and cleared as far as center. And now from the neutral zone, here come the Mississippi Seawolves, giving it across. What a good block. Back of the way. Here comes Scott Chirac, stretch pass. Here comes Matt Gordon, giving it across to Jake Cox, and a shot, and he misses the net. That one goes high and wide and out of play with 2:09 left to go here in the first period. 1-0 your score for the Mississippi Seawolves here in the Mississippi Coliseum. We'll be right back.
We've gotten very good at roofing. We're good at the actual work, but also the documentation from the beginning. Getting everything with the client. What do they need? What are their needs? And then how can I give them a couple of options? And then from there, during the process, they know what's going on. And then at the end, feeling good about everything that's complete, and they're happy when they're done with their job.
The trust that we offer to our clients is actually, it comes pretty easy for us because we've been doing this a long time, and 90% of the jobs that we get are referrals. You know, that's what we depend on, and we strive to let the customer know that we're going to be here.
Welcome back here inside the Mississippi Coliseum, where it is 1-0 your score for the Mississippi Seawolves. Here in the first period, 2:09 left to go. Shots on goal, a 9 for the Seawolves and 2 for the Zydeco. Just scored it while we were for the commercial timeout. And off the draw, Dmitry Kuznetsov has it with a shot going in on net, but it gets tipped wide. Picked up now by Shane Haggerty, trying to leave it back for Kevin Sabat. Haggerty gets pinned to the wall, trying to play soccer with this thing, giving it across out to the near side, but that one gets taken away by the Seawolves. Here comes Mississippi to the far side of the neutral zone. That one will flutter in on net, and an easy save for Brendan Colgan that will go on his stat mark. Out to the near side as the Zydeco trying to clear. That one will go all the way down. Not for an icing, though, as it gets touched up before it reaches. Out to the far side, and now an interception. Back the other way. Here comes Dmitry Kuznetsov, who had the game-winning goal last time out. Has it to the near half wall, trying to sidestep and shake off number 23, Carter Jr., rather. And they'll play this one back. Nick Catola now has it. Catola. Out to the near side. That gets taken away. Carter intercepted. And they'll send this one back up ice. And if you remember the name Carter Jr., you'll actually know that he played for the Baton Rouge Zydeco last year. So far in Carter's career, 102 games played for 44 points. And now for the Mississippi Seawolves, 40 games played for 14 points. And now back the other way, here come the Zydeco from the neutral zone, trying to wing this one around the boards, out to the end boards of the Mississippi side with 38 on the clock. They'll play this one out to the end boards right behind the net as Perron Jr. just looks on, taken away it now by Turner, trying to clear this one, held up by Larwood, and that gets turned over by Mississippi and cleared all the way back down in a skittering foot battle here for the Zydeco. One off now by Tyler Larwood, sending this one across. Poke checked aside, out in front of the Zydeco bench, where it gets picked up now by Nick Catola. Trying to find it out to the near side of the neutral zone. Mississippi has it back on their own side, and it looks like they'll just be content with running out the clock here with 6 seconds. May try for a one last rush, but looks like he's just getting a little comfortable. He'll send this one across, and that one will do it for the first 20 minutes. 1-0 your score here for the Mississippi Seawolves. And after 1 period of play, it is a 1-0 affair here for Mississippi. When we get back, we'll get you the roll call. So make sure you're putting in chat where you're watching and where you're supporting your Baton Rouge Zydeco. And after that, we'll get you the out-of-town scoreboard right here on the Zydeco YouTube channel. Stick with us.
At Dawn Seafood, our weekend brunch isn't just a meal. It's the moment you've been waiting for all week. Begin your legendary weekend with brunch favorites like our shrimp and grits, crab cake Benedict, and of course, bottomless mimosas. Let's be honest, the party doesn't start until Dawn Seafood hits the table. From our team at Dawn Seafood, we want to thank you for the past 90 years and cheers to many more together.
For over 90 years, Don's Seafood has been a Louisiana staple. From the finest Gulf catch to the most authentic Cajun recipes, our commitment to quality and tradition is who we are. Enjoy favorites like our gumbo, jacked up shrimp, seafood salad, steak, and of course, our signature seafood platter. Don's is more than just food. We're a celebration of flavor and family. From our team at Don's Seafood, we want to thank you for the last 90 years and cheers to many more together.
We do things with passion. Everybody here really is invested. So if something can be done better, we challenge the status quo.
The Men's Network started when I went to a computer club meeting in the 7th grade that Brett organized. At that point, I had never met anyone that was as good at computers as Brett was. And by the 8th grade, we figured out that this was something that we could do professionally.
So we moved to Baton Rouge to go to LSU, and that's really where our business got planted.
Give Immense a call. Let us show you how IT should be done.
Find more of what you're looking for at L'Auberge Baton Rouge. More of the games you love, more of the flavors you crave, more staycation relaxation. All this plus an exceptional staff. Add more to your story at L'Auberge Baton Rouge.
Official sponsor of Baton Rouge Zydeco.
Are home problems turning your life upside down? Trust Southern Air Cooling, Heating, Plumbing, and Electrical to save the day. From electrical issues to keeping you comfortable, plumbing repairs, and even generators, we do it all. Southern Air Cooling, Heating, Plumbing, and Electrical, your one-stop solution for electrical, AC, plumbing, and generators. If you need us to save the day for you, call or visit us online at southernairbr.com.
For the ultimate game day experience, come to the Queen Casino in Baton Rouge. Savor game day platters and snacks, plus drink specials at 1717 Kitchen and Cocktails. Wall-to-wall, state-of-the-art TVs mean you'll see every touchdown, Hail Mary, and big turnover in crystal clear HD. Place your bets and feel the thrill of every play with our DraftKings Sportsbook. So come out for game day and let our team make you the MVP. The Queen Casino in Baton Rouge, where every moment is a win. Looking for the ultimate game day experience? Come to the Queen Casino in Baton Rouge. Wall-to-wall TVs mean you'll see every touchdown in HD. Place your bets and feel the thrill of every play with our DraftKings Sportsbook. The Queen Casino, where every moment is a win.
Tremonti's has meat. Tremonti's has seafood. Tremonti's has much more. Tremonti's on-site catering is the best in Baton Rouge. Our friendly staff brings everything to our clients' location, set up, serves guests, and cleans up once our guests are satisfied and full. Tremonti's caters weddings, corporate events, parties, luncheons, crawfish and shrimp boils, breakfast, fundraisers, barbecues, and much more. Good meat ain't cheap, and cheap meat ain't good. Visit Tremonti's.com, 225-751-7665.
There's a time we all know is coming, but nobody knows just when. If you don't have a plan or you don't understand how or where to begin, at church funeral services, we'll handle it all with care and passion. Church funeral services.
We've gotten very good at roofing. We're good at the actual work, but also the documentation from the beginning, getting everything with the client. What do they need? What are their needs? And then how can I give them a couple of options? And then from there, during the process, they know what's going on. And then at the end, feeling good about everything that's complete, and they're happy when they're done with their job.
Welcome back here inside the Mississippi Coliseum, where it is a 1-0 affair here for the Seawolves. Let's get you the roll call. Let's see where you guys are watching from. Scrolling up, we got Ron and Marlene from South Dakota. Don and Hammond, right back from the ECHL game last night in Jacksonville. Hope you enjoyed that. The drive to Florida, very beautiful this time of year. Bob Tino from Center Ice, Michigan. Let's go, Shane. Joe from Baton Rouge. The Johnsons from Grand Blanc, Michigan. Go Garrett. Almost had a goal there, Garrett Johnson. West Michigan representing. Go Haggerty, says Tom Haggerty. Tom Turk. Sunny Sunday from Plaquemine. Let's go Z's. GW on the road again. Doodlebug saying they're watching from home in Baton Rouge. April Zilfin. Kylo watching from Los Angeles. What's up, babe? Robert Kramer, Captain Chaos, having a hard time holding these Gators down in Watson. You know what? Hold them down extra tight for me. They are the biggest fear that I have right behind Snakes. Carter McGregor watching from East China, Michigan. Nancy and Richard Flores watching from good old West Covina, California. Let's go Zydeco. Hi, Mom and Dad. The Bombergs while bowling in Denham. Hopefully you get a strike the same time these guys get a goal. Watching from New Road, says Wild Child. Drew Abbott in VR while in San Gabriel. Go Zydeco. The Rogers from Topeka. Joe in Baton Rouge. Brandy from Denham Springs. The Catolas from Spokane, Washington. Go Zydeco. Lauren Lunsford watching from Watson. Kimberly Larwood, the Larwoods from Snowy Buffalo. Go Tyler. Lisa Jopi from Snowy West Michigan. And Mike watching from Corning, New York. And finally, we got Ella from the good old BR. Tell you what, when we get back, we'll get you the out-of-town scoreboard and a little bit of a bragging update for yours truly after the Four Nations faced off yesterday. If you're Canadian, now's a good time to kind of get your popcorn and just tune in for the second period. We'll be right back.
Offer to our clients is actually, it comes pretty easy for us because we've been doing this a long time, and 90% of the jobs that we get are referrals. You know, that's what we depend on, and we strive to let the customer know that we're going to be here. We will always answer the phone.
At Don Seafood, our weekend brunch isn't just a meal. It's the moment you've been waiting for all week. Begin your legendary weekend with brunch favorites like our shrimp and grits, crab cake benedict, and of course, bottomless mimosas. Let's be honest, the party doesn't start until Don Seafood hits the table. From our team at Don Seafood, we want to thank you for the past 90 years and cheers to many more together.
Welcome back here inside the Mississippi Coast Coliseum, where it is 1-0 for the Mississippi Seawolves. Only goal scoring here was from Blake Keller, but there's a lot more goal scoring going on around the league. Actually, no, there's not. Just looking across, the Athens Rock Lobsters currently leading the Dashers Hockey Club 1-0 here in the second period. And now going on to the NHL out-of-town scoreboard, there's nothing to report there since we have the Four Nations tournament going on. But we do have a little bit of an update on the Four Nations, as yesterday, Team USA was able to take down Canada 3-1. Off the backs of Jake Gensel and Dylan Larkin getting the game-winning goal, and Jake Gensel again getting the empty net. Finland taking down Sweden 4-3 in overtime. So that means in a couple of days, Canada will take on Finland and the U.S. will take on Sweden in a rubber match. But the more important game is Canada and Finland to find out who will face off USA in the championship. So whose game is it? USA, USA, USA. Anyway, yeah, that's my bragging for a little bit. When we get back, we'll get you a period recap before moving on to period number 2. Stick with us right here on the Zydeco YouTube channel.
For over 90 years, Don's Seafood has been a Louisiana staple. From the finest Gulf catch to the most authentic Cajun recipes, our commitment to quality and tradition is who we are. Enjoy favorites like our gumbo, jacked up shrimp, seafood salad, steak, and of course, our signature seafood platter. Don's is more than just food. We're a celebration of flavor and family. From our team at Don's Seafood, we want to thank you for the last 90 years and cheers to many more together.
We do things with passion. Everybody here really is invested. So if something can be done better, we challenge the status quo.
Welcome back here inside the Mississippi Coast Coliseum, where I'm listening to a song that I never really want to listen to again, Baby Shark. It haunts my dreams so. Anyway, it used to be one of my baby cousin's favorite songs, and they would sing it non-stop. Yeah, I get to hear it now. Let's get you to the scoring recap of what happened in the first 20 minutes. It was scoreless for the first 5 minutes until a pseudo breakaway from Blake Keller went off the arm of Brendan Colgan and went right up and underneath the crossbar for a game's opening goal to the assist of Andrew Stacey and Brendan Husey. So that's where we stand after 20 minutes. 1-0 your score. Shots on goal after 1 period of play. 10 for the Mississippi Seawolves and 2 for the Zydeco. So got to get more shots in the net if you're the Zydeco. And already 0 for 2 on the power play are the Mississippi Seawolves. Zydeco still haven't got a chance to see the man advantage just yet. But once they get to the box, or once they get on the power play, I should have said, they need to start cycling the puck. That is one thing that head coach Everett Thompson said, is just cycle the puck, sustain offensive zone pressure, and get shots to the net. Last game, it was a tying shot affair against the Moccasins, but they got outshot the first game. They're going to have to try to get more shots to the nets tonight and for the rest of the season. So, when we get back, dropping the puck for the middle frame right here on the Zydeco YouTube channel. Stick with us.
The Men's Network started when I went to a computer club meeting in the 7th grade that Brett organized. At that point, I had never met anyone that was as good at computers as Brett was. And by the 8th grade, we figured out that this was something that we could do professionally.
We moved to Baton Rouge to go to LSU, and that's really where our business got planted.
Give Immense a call. Let us show you how IT should be done.
Find more of what you're looking for at L'Auberge Baton Rouge. More of the games you love, more of the flavors you crave, more staycation relaxation. All this plus an exceptional staff. Add more to your story at L'Auberge Baton Rouge.
Official sponsor.
Welcome back here to the Mississippi Coast Coliseum, where it is 1-0 for the Mississippi Seawolves as we look to continue this one-off affair this weekend between Mississippi and the Zydeco. But not going to be the last time these two see each other. Far from it. 4 straight games here in the Coast Coliseum between these two teams. One next weekend after that, and then a break. Or actually, reverse that. A break, then another weekend. Drop of the puck, and we are underway here in the second period, brought to you by Momentum Building Services. Call Momentum Building Services for all your cleaning needs. Out to the near side, here come the Zydeco, taken away by the Mississippi Seawolves from their own zone. They'll try to set this one up, and it gets intercepted by Kleber, giving it across. Here comes Ulbrich. Ulbrich to the left circle, stops up, twists and turns, giving it to Larwood to the left circle, giving it out in front, and it's not able to go. As Eliash Thompson nearly found the back of the net. And now his first weekend back with the Zydeco, nearly found his first goal back with the club. And now here comes Larwood giving it across to Namiki. Up the ice, trying to look it to Ulbrich as that one goes off the referee and played it back in by the Zydeco. Here come the Seawolves through center ice. Into the Zydeco end to the left circle, giving it across, and a chip out in front, and that one goes wide of the net. Picked up now by Jake Cox. Twisting and turning, gets stapled to the boards, able to escape and elude the Mississippi forward, and now back of the way, trying to stretch past this one all the way up to Kuznetsov. That one will instead be played off by Andrew Stacy. Stacy up to the far half wall, trying to find it back out for Jake Cox. As Scott Chirac gets pinned to the boards. Chirac trying to fish out for the puck. That one gets stopped up, and now Chirac leaving it off to Kuznetsov. Out to Katola. Katola to the blue line with a shot, and it gets gloved down by Perrott. 18:24 left to go here in period number 2. Your score is 1-0 for the Mississippi Seawolves. Shots on goal. 10-3 now for Mississippi, trying to climb their way back into the shot department. And now a face-off to the near right circle of the Mississippi end. Shane Haggerty out to take the draw. He'll be facing off against Justin Barr. And off the draw, Haggerty giving it across to Sabat, and a shot. And that one goes into the chest protector of Richie Perrant. Last start out for Mr. Perrant was a 4-2 loss on November 15th against Carolina. He saved 23 of 27 for a .852, so looking to have a rebound here against the Zydeco. And his cohort, Brendan Colgan, losing in a shootout against the Monroe Moccasins, saving 26 of 29 for an .897. Now back the other way, here come the Seawolves. Intercepted out to the slot, and that one gets picked up, not cleared, held into the blue line, and a shot on goal. What a good save by Brendan Colgan. as he'll just steer this one to the side. Stopped up now by Brody Thornton. Thornton will settle this down, trying to quarterback a rush back the other way with 17:40 left to go here in the second period. They'll stop this one up. Shane Haggerty from the slot, or beg your pardon, from the center ice line. That one gets intercepted by Mississippi. Drop pass to the far half wall, and a good hip check thrown by Matt Gordon. Gordon leaving it off, trying to find it back to Brody Thornton. And that one gets played across, out from Thornton, centering it out in front of the Seawolves. That gets taken away by Kevin Sabad, and he will clear all the way back down, where it gets played off now by Mississippi. Bartlett out to the Mississippi side of the ice. That gets taken away. Here comes Larwood on a 2-on-1 to the right circle. Larwood out in front of the shot. Good save, rebound, and that one gets swatted. And as the late, great Bob Euchre would say, a swing and a miss. Out to the far side. They'll play this one out the near boards of the Mississippi end. Intercepted by Nate Albrecht. Trying to find this one out in front of Larwood, and a sweeping shot just gets poke checked aside by Mississippi. Stopped up, cleared out, and played up now by Ryan Kleber. And he'll try to get this one on net, and another easy save for Parker. Perrant trying to clear this one back up, and that one gets intercepted by the Zydeco momentarily out to their own blue line as the bouncing puck ends up on the stick of Bartlett, giving it across to the far boards with a shot, and that one gets saved across by Brendan Colgan. Stopped up now by Don Carter Jr. as he wraps this one around the end boards and goes off for a line change. As Nick Hitola will calm play down with 16:03 left to go here in the second. Shots on goal. Zydeco starting to climb back into that department. Now it's 12-6. Now back the other way. Here comes Jake Cox. He'll backhand this one into the Seawolves end. That one, I believe, again, counts as a shot on goal because he gloved it down. But that one will be played back down by the Seawolves into the Zydeco end, but offsides with 15:41 left to go in period number 2. 1-0 your score for the Mississippi Seawolves over the Baton Rouge Zydeco. And your shots total now 12-6. So we'll get a face-off right outside of the Baton Rouge end. And now off the draw. And they'll try to play this one out to the near boards from the neutral zone as the puck finally squirts loose as Rio Namiki now has it. Poke checked aside from the near boards. Elijah Wilson with possession. He'll get that swatted at as Rio Namiki now comes up with it in his own zone and giving it across, finding across for Brody Thornton in a stretch pass going all the way around for an icing with 15:14 left to go in period numero dos. 1-0 your score for the Mississippi Seawolves. Shot total is 12-6 for Mississippi. And off the draw here to the near boards, the Zydeco end. Trying to spring step Elijah Wilson. Wilson has it with a chance to the slot with a shot, and it gets saved, and he gets hooked on the play. There will be a penalty. Out to the blue line. Here comes Thornton with a shot, and that one goes out to the glass. They'll pick this one up. Out to the far side. Here come the Zydeco setting up shop with a shot. Tipped on goal and a good save. Wilson out to the far boards. Out to Thornton. Thornton out to Larwood to the point, giving it across to the left circle. Now out to the slot and a shot and a good save by Perrant, and he will cover. 14:41 left to go here in period number 2. Your score 1-0 for the Mississippi Seawolves. And after the break, this very, very snake-bitten Zydeco power play will have a chance to strike for the first time in over 30 attempts. But before we go, we'll pause a few moments to thank some of our sponsors. Thank you to Bad Boys Bail Bond, Geico, LaBerge, Casino and Hotel, Mealy Printing, Gulf Coast Office Products, Tracy Furlough Agency, Tanger Factory Outlet, Frankie's Doghouse, Will Scott, Go Bearded, GEO Heat, Church Funeral Home, Visit Baton Rouge, Local Bar and Kitchen, WBRZ, Wilson Warehouse, and Mid-City Tower. We'll be right back here on the Zydeco YouTube channel. A huge power play here for the Zydeco, not for the score, but Moraline's just trying to break this scoreless streak on the man advantage. They have fallen to 19.5 on the power play as they're trying to settle up and just get something going here on the special teams as the Seawolves have it, and they'll whip this one around the Zydeco end where it's stopped up by Colgan, handed off to Kuznetsov, who will drop this one off to Nick Katola. Katola out to Kevin Sabad, out to center ice. He'll lift this one back into the Mississippi side. Getting this one across out to the far boards. Elijah Wilson now has it to the top of the left circle from the hash marks. He'll just skate this one out to the half wall. And now down low to Kevin Sabad. From the lower side of the Mississippi zone, they'll get this one out to the point. Back to Scott Chirac with a shot and a good save. Rebound in front, and Sabad scores! Finally, a power play goal, and the Zydeco have tied it. So, Kevin Sabad has exorcised the demons. And the Zydeco have a power play goal for the first time in over 30 attempts. We are tied here at the Mississippi Coast Coliseum. And off the draw, the Seawolves have it. They'll send this one across, out to the near side of the neutral zone. Back up ice into the Zydeco side. They'll play this one back down to the near half wall, whipping it around the boards, out to the right circle. From the right circle, and Rio Namiki takes him down. Up with the puck comes Shane Haggerty, giving it across, trying to find Larwood. Back up the ice. Here comes Haggerty into the Seawolves zone. Trying to get this one out in front. That gets stopped up now by Larwood, as Larwood now has it to the right circle. The puck lonely, able to meet the stick of Don Carter Jr. And now here comes Larwood, giving it across, out to the right circle, giving it across, trying to find it out to the near side, but the puck falls on the deaf ears of Tyler Larwood. Larwood trying to rip this one away from the Seawolves. Back the other way. Here comes Mississippi into the Zydeco end as Scott Chirac trying to wrestle away the puck. Has it now to Brody Thornton. Now behind his own net. He'll bring this one up for Scott Chirac. Chirac into the Mississippi end. He'll play this one out to the left circle, out to the slot with a shot, and it misses the net, and a rebound as the skittering puck nearly found a fortunate bounce for the Zydeco. Out to the near side, and now here come the Seawolves. Back the other way, into the Zydeco end, where it's stopped up now by Colgan. Colgan from the near side as Garrett Johnson trying to lift this one back up, and it gets picked up now by the Seawolves as Carter Jr. will lift this one across into the far boards of the Zydeco end, held up by the Seawolves. Out to the end boards, Carter Jr. takes the body, still has the puck, turns it over to Elijah Wilson. Wilson to the near side, finding it across to Elisha Thompson. Great, they're on the same line. I'm gonna get their names mixed up so much now. Out, and now they're gonna go off for a line change. Good, they're giving me a break. 12 minutes left to go here to second period. 1-1 here score and a stretch pass back in the way. Here come the Seawolves with a shot, and that one misses the net. Picked up by Carter Jr. Trying to send this one out in front was Bartlett, and that one gets taken away. Stretch pass back of the way. Here comes Jake Cox into the Seawolves zone, giving it across. Out to the far side to Kevin Sabad, and with a shot, and that one gets blocked. Out in front, Cox stops, shoots, and a good save by Perront. 11:32 left to go here in the first period. Your score is 1-1. Shots on goal now, 13 for the Zydeco and 12 for the Seawolves. Off the draw here to the right circle, the Seawolves zone. From the near side, the puck is still buried in the mass of humanities. Trying to fish out the puck is Cox, giving it across to Katola from the point, trying to get this one back down low, and that pass goes across out to the far side now as Mississippi now has it, giving it across to Bartlett. Bartlett, fans on the pass, trying to drop this one off. That one gets picked up now by the Zydeco. Back up ice, here comes Kevin Sabad. Out from the near side into the neutral zone. Kevin Sabad still with it, leaving it off for Nick Katola. Katola wings it back, trying to find a stretch pass. That one gets taken away by Bartlett. Into the Zydeco end from the slot. Trying to find this one out in front. Rio Namiki gets in his way. As the Zydeco with it. Nick Katola turning this one over out to the near side from the near hash marks. Stuffed up now by the Mississippi Seawolves. They'll send this one back up as Brendan Colgan gets tripped up. Trying to get this one out in front with a shot blocked. And a good save by Colgan. Bartlett from the point. He'll stop this one up to the right circle with a shot, and that one misses the net. And a rebound, and that one gets wired wide of the net. Picked up and cleared out mercifully by the Zydeco. They'll stretch past this one, and that gets taken away by Katola. Katola back up ice. Not able to find a friendly stick, as coming up with it is Carter Jr. Carter Jr. giving it across to Justin Barr. Barr gets it taken away by the Zydeco. Back up ice. Here comes Elijah Wilson. Wilson into the Mississippi zone. Has it on the back end, giving it across to the left circle, onto the right. Trying to find Nick Katola, and that gets taken away. Larwood trying to find it back. That gets taken away. And now here come the Seawolves. Seawolves back it away. Barr has it into the Zydeco end from the end boards. Right behind the net. Trying to sidestep one, and a far pass and a shovel-on shot from between the legs gets saved out by Brendan Colgan. Impressive looking play, not an effective shot though, as Brendan Colgan able to make the easy save. Not as difficult as the first save he made, where it was an inadvertent turnover and he ended up having to make a desperation save back the other way. We are tied up at 1 apiece here at the Mississippi Coliseum. Shots on goal also tied up at 13 apiece. We'll get right back to you here on the Zydeco YouTube channel.
Are home problems turning your life upside down? Trust Southern Air Cooling, Heating, Plumbing, and Electrical to save the day. From electrical issues to keeping you comfortable, plumbing repairs, and even generators, we do it all. Southern Air Cooling, Heating, Plumbing, and Electrical, your one-stop solution for electrical, AC, plumbing, and generators. If you need us to save the day for you, call or visit us online at southernairbr.com.
Mark it in the history books. Kevin Sabad from Scott Chirac and Nick Katola, the first power play goal in over 30 attempts. And the Zydeco are perfect on the man advantage. Brought to you by Badgers Heating and Air. And off the draw, Mississippi with possession. They'll play this one out to the near half wall with a shot on goal and a good save. And a rebound in front, and it gets saved by Colgan. Out onto the near side. Mississippi getting it out in front, and that one heads into the empty seats where it ends up to a souvenir to one of the lucky fans dressed in pink today. That's your daily reminder, everybody. When you come out to one of these games, doesn't matter if it's at the River Center or here at the Mississippi Coast Coliseum, always keep your head on a swivel. Those vulcanized rubber pieces of rubber definitely hurt when they hit you. And now off the draw, Zydeco trying to play this one across. Garrett Johnson out to the far boards. Picked up now by the Zydeco. Cox trying to get a shot on net. That gets saved. Held in by Brody Thornton with a shot, and that one gets blocked. Out to the near corner. Brody Thornton like a man on a mission. Trying to play this one out to the near half wall. Trying to get this one out to Jake Cox. But that one will be held to the waist side as That one gets taken away by Thornton and cleared back into the Mississippi end. They'll play this one all the way back out to the near half wall, or beg your pardon, to the far half wall. And now here come the Seawolves. Out to center ice. 2-on-1 back the other way into the Zydeco end with a shot and a good save by Brennan Colgan. Yet again, cutting down the angle. With 8:33 left to go, he keeps this game tied up at 1 apiece. With 8:33 left to go in the second, your score 1-1. And shot total 16 now for the Seawolves, 13 for the Zydeco. Have 3 straight shots on net here, the Seawolves do. Getting the edge back on the shot department. And off the draw, the Zydeco trying to play this one back down. That gets taken away. Out to the far half wall from the right circle. Stopped up now by Philip Long. And it looks like the Zydeco will head back to the sin bin. So back on the Wilson Warehouse penalty kill go the Zydeco. In the second penalty of the game for Rio Namiki, he gets it for holding. Seawolves 0 for 2 on the man advantage. Looking to strike again here on the power play, but the Zydeco, with their hot penalty kill, trying to keep the good times rolling here on the man disadvantage. This penalty kill brought to you by Wilson Warehouse. And off the draw, Zydeco trying to win this one out to the near half wall. And that puck gets stapled to the boards, as well as 25 Dalton Anderson. They'll fish this one out to Shelby. They'll get this one across. Out to the slot. Stacy giving it across, now out for Anderson. Now out for Shelby. Shelby to the blue line with a shot, gets tipped wide. They'll play this one out to the near half wall, out to the end boards now. Shelby coming up with it. From the left circle, he'll get wrestled away by Jake Cox. And it looks like there will be a power play again for the Mississippi Seawolves. And it looks like it's going to be Ryan Kleber going to the box. So 7:51 left to go and a 5-on-3 penalty kill. Zydeco with a huge fork in the road. If they can kill this one off, this is a huge momentum swing. But that's a tall task to ask, especially with 1:28 on a 5-on-3. Out for the Zydeco, Nick Katola, Tyler Larwood, and Kevin Sabad. And off the draw, the Wolves now have it. They'll get this one out to the blue line, setting up shop here on the power play from the right circle onto the point. He'll stop up, shoots, and scores. Don Carter Jr., the former Baton Rouge Zydeco. He nets his 5th goal of the season, breaking a 4-game pointless streak and getting his 15th point of the campaign. And it is 2-1 Seawolves. So 5-on-3 power play cashes in here for the Seawolves. And now they are 1 for 4. So far. They have a chance to get 2 for 4 if they can get this one. But right now, stands at 1 for 4. Turning it over to Kevin Sabat and a shot. And that one was a mental lapse for Perrant. Back the other way. Here come the Seawolves winging around the boards. Out to the end boards where it's stopped up by Garrett Johnson. Held up now by Carrick. Out to the far hash marks. Now out to the blue line. Carter will stop up, stutter step, setting up shop here on the power play. From the point, Carter giving it across, trying to find it back for Brennan Husey, as that one will be played out from the near corner. Picked up now by Carter Jr. Jr. will send this one across. Out for Brennan Husey. Husey down low, trying to find it back to Parrish. Out to the far half wall. Now out to the point. He'll stutter step, walking the line, giving it across to Carter with a shot, and it goes off the glove of Brandon Colgan. Picked up now by the Sea Wolves. 40 seconds remaining here on the power play for Mississippi. Out to the far half wall. Now out to the top of the left circle. Stops up, shoots, and that one gets saved off by Brandon Colgan. Carter Jr. now has it. Winging around the boards. Trying to play this one back out for Thornton. Stopped up, picked up by Larwood, and cleared all the way back down. They'll try to play this one back. Husey out to the near wall, into the Zydeco end, poke check to side, and now here come the Sea Wolves right down Main Street with a chance and a deke and a shot, saved by Colgan! Stopped up as Elijah Wilson now has it, stretch pass, back in the way, here comes Nick Cantola. Cantola stops up, stutter steps, giving it across and a shot, and not able to find a friendly stick. And a 5-on-3 that failed to cash in on the second attempt as a wing on chance gets poke checked away by Brandon Colgan, but they are able to find the back of the net when they had the two-man advantage. Back of the way, here come the Zydeco. Here comes Brody Thornton. Thornton with a chance out in front, and a skittering puck will find its way to the behind the net where it gets played across by Scott Chirac from the end boards. Chirac pinned to the end boards where it gets picked up now by the Sea Wolves, and they'll clear this one all the way back down where it's played off by Ryan Kleber. 5 minutes left to go here in period number 2. Back up ice. Here comes Matthew Gordon. Gordon trying to fight it back to Kleber with a shot, and that one hits the outside of the pad for Parker. They'll get this one across. Out to the right circle. Here comes a shot from Matt Gordon, giving it across to Garrett Johnson. Trying to find it across for Jake Cox. Cox out to Kleber with a shot, and that one gets steered aside where Shane Haggerty now has it. Haggerty from the far boards. Gordon with a sharp-angled attempt, and that one goes wide of the net. Picked up by Kleber, leaving it off to the near half wall. They'll try to play this one back up for Cox. Cox out to Haggerty. Haggerty back up to Katola. That gets taken away, and now back in the way. Here come the Seawolves. 2-on-1 if they hurry. They have it back down low, trying to get this one out in front. That gets taken away, and now here comes Haggerty, leaving it across as Matt Gordon now has it. Gordon around the boards. Has it to the near half wall of the Seawolves zone. Trying to play this one back down low from the right circle, the Seawolves side, where it gets picked up to the blue line. Katola holds it in, giving it around as Shane Haggerty almost tried the Michigan there. Had the angle, just elected to play it smart. They have it right down low, and a shot on goal, and a good block out in front as they didn't let Jake Cox get out of the way. They'll try to play this one back down. Maxwell Barrington. And now here in period number 2, 3:31 left to go. 2-1 your score for the Seawolves. And now here comes Shane Haggerty giving it across. Stops up to the top of the left circle, giving it across to Nemeki. A shot, and it hits the outside of the cage. Picked up by Kuznetsov. Back to Nemeki. To Katola with a shot, and it gets tipped wide. Picked up now by the Zydeco. Giving it across. Nemeki stops up, shoots, and a good save. And out to the near side. Here comes Maxwell Barrington. He'll wing it around the boards where Rio Nemeki nearly got the equalizer here, but it gets blocked out in front. Nemeki telling his guys to cycle. And now here comes Nemeki with under 3 minutes left to go here in the middle frame. Here comes Sabad. Tyler Larwood giving it back to Sabad. Sabad out in front, trying to look for his second goal of the game, not able to. And now they'll play this one back out to the near side where through the neutral zone, the puck will roll all the way back down into the end boards of the Zydeco side, where it gets picked up now by Nemeki, giving it across, intercepted by the Seawolves with a shot, and a good save by Colgan. Picked up now by Katola. Katola to the near side of Larwood, and now Larwood will wing this one around, and out to Larwood. Larwood with a chance into the Mississippi zone from the slot, out in front, and that's not able to go. Larwood wrapping it around, and that gets stopped. Picked up now by Thornton, giving it across, left circle, darting, back to Larwood. Larwood, top of the left circle, he'll set it up, giving it across, lower side of the corner, from the near side. He'll get this one out to Thornton, to the right circle. Thornton with a shot, and that one misses its net entirely. Here comes Ulbrich, wrapping it around, finding it across to Sabad. Sabad out to the blue line to Thornton. Thornton will stop this one up to the right circle with a shot, and that lazily ends up into the stick of the Seawolves. Deflected, says the linesman. It was going to go on net anyway, so no icing. 1:34 left to go here in period number 2. Turning it over, the Seawolves now have it in the Zydeco zone. From the top of the right circle, turning it over, and now here comes Thornton. Stretch pass, trying to find it across to Jake Cox. Cox. He'll play this one back as Wong now has it. Wong out to the far side. And now here comes Mississippi through the neutral zone. They'll wing it around the boards of the Zydeco side, where it gets picked up now by Wong. Wong into the end boards. Right behind of Brennan Colgan, out to the blue line. Stops up, stutter steps, leaving it off to the near side, and a shot, and that one gets tipped wide. Bartlett just trying to find the dirty tip out in front as a big hit on Elias Thompson. Out to the top of the left circle with a shot, and that one gets blocked. Out in front as the puck just squirts its way out to the neutral zone. Picked up now by Turner. Out to the far side, getting it out in front. Passing it out in front, and a shot, and the Mississippi Seawolves have found a 2-goal lead. A lofty turnover. And the Zydeco pay. They find the back of the net, and it's 3-1 Seawolves off the stick of Nathan Hippolyte Smith. Or beg your pardon, it was Brendan Husey who found the back of the net. And now off the draw. Zydeco with it back in their own zone. 3-1 your score as Nick Catola now has it behind his own net, trying to settle up the puck. Catola going across. He'll wing it around the boards, into the end boards. Stopped up right behind the net. Chirac trying to find it out in front. That gets blocked away as Shane Haggerty now has it. He'll wing it around the end boards as that gets blockered away by the Seawolves. Stopped up now by the Zydeco. And that one will die out to the far corner. Picked off, and the Zydeco down by 2 heading into period number 3. 3-1 your score here at the Mississippi Coast Coliseum for the Mississippi Seawolves. Shots on goal after 40 minutes of play, 21 for the Seawolves and 16 for the Zydeco. When we get back, we'll get you the out-of-town scoreboard and a recap of what happened here in period number 2. Stick with us right here on the Zydeco YouTube channel.
For the ultimate game day experience, come to the Queen Casino in Baton Rouge. Savor game day platters and snacks, plus drink specials at 1717 Kitchen and Cocktails. Wall-to-wall, state-of-the-art TVs mean you'll see every touchdown, Hail Mary, and big turnover in crystal clear HD. Place your bets and feel the thrill of every play with our DraftKings Sportsbook. So come out for game day and let our team make you the MVP. The Queen Casino in Baton Rouge, where every moment is a win. Looking for the ultimate game day experience? Come to the Queen Casino in Baton Rouge. Wall-to-wall TVs mean you'll see every touchdown in HD. Place your bets and feel the thrill of every play with our DraftKings Sportsbook. The Queen Casino, where every moment is a win.
Tremonti's has meat. Tremonti's has seafood. Tremonti's has much more. Tremonti's on-site catering is the best in Baton Rouge. Our friendly staff brings everything to our clients' location, set up, serves guests, and cleans up once our guests are satisfied and full. Tremonti's caters weddings, corporate events, parties, luncheons, crawfish and shrimp boils, breakfast, fundraisers, barbecues, and much more. Good meat ain't cheap, and cheap meat ain't good. Visit Tremonti's.com, 225-751-7665. Tremonti.
There's a time we all know is coming, but nobody knows just when. If you don't have a plan or you don't understand how or where to begin, at church funeral services, we'll handle it all with care and passion. Church funeral services.
We've gotten very good at roofing. We're good at the actual work, but also the documentation from the beginning, getting everything with the client. What do they need? What are their needs? And then how can I give them a couple of options? And then from there, during the process, they know what's going on. And then at the end, feeling good about everything that's complete, and they're happy when they're done with their job.
The trust that we offer to our clients is actually, it comes pretty easy for us because we've been doing this a long time, and 90% of the jobs that we get are referrals. You know, that's what we depend on, and we strive to let the customer know that we're going to be here. We will always answer the phone.
At Dawn Seafood, our weekend brunch isn't just a meal. It's the moment you've been waiting for all week. Begin your legendary weekend with brunch favorites like our shrimp and grits, crab cake benedict, and of course, bottomless mimosas. Let's be honest, the party doesn't start until Dawn Seafood hits the table. From our team at Dawn Seafood, we want to thank you for the past 90 years and cheers to many more together.
For over 90 years, Don's Seafood has been a Louisiana staple. From the finest Gulf catch to the most authentic Cajun recipes, our commitment to quality and tradition is who we are. Enjoy favorites like our gumbo, jacked up shrimp, seafood salad, steak, and of course, our signature seafood platter. Don's is more than just food. We're a celebration of flavor and family. From our team at Don's Seafood, we want to thank you for the last 90 years and cheers to many more together.
We do things with passion. Everybody here really is invested. So if something can be done better, we challenge the status quo.
The Men's Network started when I went to a computer club meeting in the 7th grade that Brett organized. At that point, I had never met anyone that was as good at computers as Brett was. And by the 8th grade, we figured out that this was something that we could do professionally.
So we moved to Baton Rouge to go to LSU, and that's really where our business got planted.
Give Immense a call. Let us show you how IT should be done.
Find more of what you're looking for at L'Auberge Baton Rouge. More of the games you love, more of the flavors you crave, more staycation relaxation. All this plus an exceptional staff. Add more to your story at L'Auberge Baton Rouge.
Official sponsor of Baton Rouge Zydeco.
Are home problems turning your life upside down? Trust Southern Air Cooling, Heating, Plumbing, and Electrical to save the day. From electrical issues to keeping you comfortable, plumbing repairs, and even generators, we do it all. Southern Air Cooling, Heating, Plumbing, and Electrical, your one-stop solution for electrical, AC, plumbing, and generators. If you need us to save the day for you, call or visit us online at southernairbr.com.
For the ultimate game day experience, come to the Queen Casino in Baton Rouge. Savor game day platters and snacks, plus drink specials at 1717 Kitchen and Cocktails. Wall-to-wall, state-of-the-art TVs mean you'll see every touchdown, Hail Mary, and big turnover in crystal clear HD. Place your bets and feel the thrill of every play with our DraftKings Sportsbook. So come out for game day and let our team make you the MVP. The Queen Casino in Baton Rouge, where every moment is a win. Looking for the ultimate game day experience? Come to the Queen Casino in Baton Rouge. Wall-to-wall TVs mean you'll see every touchdown in HD. Place your bets and feel the thrill of every play with our DraftKings Sportsbook. The Queen Casino, where every moment is a win.
Tremonti's has meat. Tremonti's has seafood. Tremonti's has much more. Tremonti's on-site catering is the best in Baton Rouge. Our friendly staff brings everything to our clients' location, set up, serves guests, and cleans up once our guests are satisfied and full. Tremonti's caters weddings, corporate events, parties, luncheons, crawfish and shrimp boils, breakfast, fundraisers, barbecues, and much more. Good meat ain't cheap, and cheap meat ain't good. Visit Tremonti's.com, 225-751-7665.
Welcome back here inside the Mississippi Coast Coliseum, where it is 3-1 your score for the Mississippi Seawolves. Let's get you a quick look at our out-of-town scoreboard, and by quick, I mean quick, because we only have one other game being played adjacently to this one. And in the third period, the Dashers Hockey Club and the Athens Rock Lobsters tied up at 3 apiece. Wow. I think that's rather shocking. Anyway, let's take a look at what happened here in period numero dos, right before we head on to the final period of this regulation. So, taking a look, in the first period, it was Blake Keller getting a breakaway goal, and that one going to the assist of Stacey Andrew and Brendan Hussey. in the second period on the power play, finally spoken into existence. It was Kevin Sabat finding the back of the net to the assist of Nick Catola and Scott Chirac. But that would be followed up by a Mississippi 5-on-3 power play goal on the stick of Don Carter Jr. and to the assist of Philip Long and Sam Turner. Finally, before the period was out, just 30 seconds left, it was Brendan Hussey again to the assist of Sam Turner and Ross Bartlett. Second period shot total, 14 for the Zydeco and 11 for the Seawolves. Shot total after 40 minutes of play, 21 for the Seawolves and 16 for the Zydeco. As we head into the final period of play, need to up the intensity. Throw the bodies, get physical, get down into the dirty areas, see if you can score some pucks loose. You found it once on the power play, see if you can find it again here on even strength. It's the Seawolves and the Zydeco, 3-1 your score as we head into period number 3 here at Mississippi Coast Coliseum. Stick with us right here on the Zydeco YouTube channel.
There's a time we all know is coming, but nobody knows just when. If you don't have a plan or you don't understand how or where to begin, at church funeral services, we'll handle it all with care and passion. Church funeral services.
We've gotten very good at roofing. We're good at the actual work, but also the documentation from the beginning, getting everything with the client. What do they need? What are their needs? And then how can I give them a couple of options? And then from there, during the process, they know what's going on. And then at the end, feeling good about everything that's complete, and they're happy when they're done with their job.
The trust that we offer to our clients is actually, it comes pretty easy for us because we've been doing this a long time, and 90% of the jobs that we get are referrals. You know, that's what we depend on, and we strive to let the customer know that we're going to be here. We will always answer the phone.
At Don Seafood, our weekend brunch isn't just a meal. It's the moment you've been waiting for all week. Begin your legendary weekend with brunch favorites like our shrimp and grits, crab cake Benedict, and of course, bottomless mimosas. Let's be honest, the party doesn't start until Don Seafood hits the table. From our team at Don Seafood, we want to thank you for the past 90 years and cheers to many more together.
For over 90 years, Don's Seafood has been a Louisiana staple. From the finest Gulf catch to the most authentic Cajun recipes, our commitment to quality and tradition is who we are. Enjoy favorites like our gumbo, jacked up shrimp, seafood salad, steak, and of course, our signature seafood platter. Don's is more than just food. We're a celebration of flavor and family. From our team at Don's Seafood, we want to thank you for the last 90 years and cheers to many more together.
We do things with passion. Everybody here really is invested. So if something can be done better, we challenge the status quo.
The Men's Network started when I went to a computer club meeting in the 7th grade that Brett organized. At that point, I had never met anyone that was as good at computers as Brett was. And by the 8th grade, we figured out that this was something that we could do professionally.
We moved to Baton Rouge to go to LSU, and that's really where our business got planted.
Give Immense a call. Let us show you how IT should be done.
Welcome back here inside the Mississippi Coast Coliseum, where it is 3-1 for the Seawolves as they take on the Zydeco here for the final 20 minutes. Zydeco trying to get some extra points here before the weekend's end and kick off this 5-game stint against the Seawolves in style. The Seawolves trying to circumvent their losing ways and get their first win in over 12 games off the draw, and we are underway here in period number 3. Here come the Seawolves from their own zone, getting heckled to the boards as Elijah Thompson trying to play this one back, and that one gets played across. Elijah Thompson will go on to the back end and send this one back into the Mississippi side to the far boards. From the far boards, gets stung to the side of the net, and that one gets played all the way back down into the Zydeco end with 19:26 remaining to go in period number 1. Garrett Johnson fishing it across, finding Elijah Wilson. Back out for Brody Thornton. Back up ice. Here comes Kevin Sabad into the Mississippi end to the near boards. He gets taken away from the play as Shane Haggerty comes in to help. Rio Namiki around the boards finds it back to Kevin Sabad from the end boards. Now to the far side. From the right circle, beg your pardon. He'll drag this one around, wrapping it around and not able to find a friendly stick. Shane Haggerty now has it. He'll step this one up with a shot, and that one goes off the shoulder of Perrant. Out to the blue line, and that one will skitter all the way back into center ice. Now here comes Kevin Sabad trying to go off the far board glass to this Mississippi and go off for a line change. Here comes Namiki with a shot, and that one gets saved off by Perrant. Perrant, more on him a little later, and why I think he has a little bit of an advantage here compared to a lot of other goaltenders playing in professional hockey, especially here in the Fed. And now here comes Jake Cox sending this one out to center ice, giving it across, and a shot from the right circle of the Mississippi end gets blocked. Clearing attempt gets held in by Chirac momentarily as a sweeping poke check will send the puck all the way down into the neutral zone. Here comes Jake Cox on the backhand. He'll send this one back in the Mississippi end. Jake Cox intercepting, has a chance from the slot and a shot, and that one just goes wide. Picked up by Jake Cox. He'll send it around to Nick Katola, giving it now to Dmitry Kuznetsov, getting it out in front, and a bouncing puck will find its way to the near boards where it's stopped up by Jake Cox. He'll give it across to Nick Katola, top of the right circle out to the point with a shot from Kleber, and that one will go up and out of play. Richie Perrant, 0-5, trying to get his first professional win tonight. He is actually the son of head coach Rich Perrant from Montreal, Quebec. And if that name sounds familiar to you, then you are an NHL avid fan of the St. Louis Blues, Tampa Bay Lightning, or Pittsburgh Penguins, because that is who he used to play with before starting his coaching career in the SPHL with Pensacola as the goalie coach. And then he moved on to the Shreveport Mudbugs of the NAHL. And now he serves as head coach here for the Mississippi Seawolves. And now back in the way as Mississippi trying to guide this one into the Zydeco end. Picked up now by Brody Thornton. He'll lift this one all the way back down, and now they'll get played across out for the Zydeco into the neutral zone. A lot of historical father-son tandems in sports, but did you know that there is actually a single father-son tandem who actually started together? More on them later. They'll play this one all the way back as Rio Namiki has it to the top of the right circle, and a shot, and now misses the net entirely. Picked up now by Brody Thornton. Thornton from the near side with a shot. Tipped on goal, and a good save. They'll try to send this one back down out to the near boards, where it gets played across, and that one will be guided all the way back, and that one will be played all the way back down. Mississippi with it in the Zydeco end from the far boards. They'll try to guide this one out from the near side out to the blue line, but it gets skittered all the way back into the center ice as Mississippi now has it. Mississippi takes out Rio Namiki from the play. Namiki holding him onto the boards and out to the end boards as Mississippi still with possession. They get heckled to the boards yet again. Trying to play this one back up is Don Carter Jr., who has the game-winning goal here so far, giving it across and a shot, and that one will be played all the way back down by Kevin Sabad, clearing it all the way out. And now back the way, here comes Shane Haggerty, poke check to side. Haggerty trying to find a loose changed puck, but that one will be taken away by Mississippi and cleared all the way back down for an icing. Father-son tandem in a professional hockey game played back in 2017, I believe. And it was the Ontario Reign, AHL affiliate of the Los Angeles Kings. Dusty Emu was the father, and his son was playing in net. And due to various injuries, his father, who was the goalie coach for the Ontario Reign, actually played backup to his son. And currently, both of their equipments and jerseys held in the Hockey Hall of Fame in Toronto because they were the first ever father-son goalie tandem in pro hockey. As Haggerty will play this one back down. Poke check to side. Back up ice. Here comes Elijah Wilson into the slot. He'll guide this one out to the right circle. Stopped up, shoots, and a good save. Wrapping it around, and he gets stuffed by Perrott. Giving it across to the right circle with a sharp angle shot and a save and a rebound. And that one will be cleared all the way back into the Zydeco end. 5 minutes into the third period, and the Zydeco nearly found a goal to cut the lead down to 2. But instead, it's still 3-1 after a flashy toe save from Richie Perrott. Now back in the way, here comes Cox. Trying to play this one back down. That gets taken away by Mississippi. Turned over. And Jake Cox now has it. Cox trying to fish this one out in front of the net, but that gets taken away by Mississippi and cleared all the way back into the neutral zone where the Zydeco had possession, turning it over out to the left circle with a shot, and that one misses the net entirely. Mississippi now with possession of the Zydeco end to the near boards to the right circle. That gets taken away by Jake Cox, and he'll send this one back up. Here comes Scott Chirac. Chirac with a chance on a breakaway and a shot, and he hits the post with the shot. Breakaway, nearly found the back of the net, hits the iron, but we have a power play looming for the Zydeco and a huge chance to get back into this game with 14:12 left to go in period number 3. We'll pause a few moments to thank some of our sponsors. Thank you to Sigma Engineers and Constructors, ENC Bush Hogging and Mulching, Capital City Produce, Bowfinger Tree Service, Republic Finance, Schmolke Law Firm, Pico Lumber, Wilson Warehouse, Highland Group Property Services, Bayou Apparel, Gator Millworks, Will Scott, AV Solutions, and VRI Institute. We'll be right back here on the Zydeco YouTube channel.
Find more of what you're Looking for at L'Auberge Baton Rouge. More of the games you love, more of the flavors you crave, more staycation relaxation. All this plus an exceptional staff. Add more to your story at L'Auberge Baton Rouge.
Official sponsor.
Welcome back here to the Mississippi Coast Coliseum. Back on the power play, brought to you by Badgers Heating and Air. Go the Zydeco, already 1-for-1 on the game. Katola setting up shop on the power play, trying to fish this one to the far boards. Taken out and cleared by the Seawolves. It gets played up by a high stick, so Nick Katola just reluctantly touches this one up, and we'll get a face-off back into the Zydeco end. So the Zydeco looking for their first back-to-back power play goal in a few weeks. Elijah Wilson gliding in to take the draw. They'll be facing off against Philip Long, and off the draw, Zydeco win this one back. From behind the net, they'll try to play this one back up. Scott Chirac. He'll leave this one back for Nick Katola. Back to Chirac. Chirac jars this one all the way back down for Kevin Sabad. Sabad trying to leave it back for Chirac, taken away by the Seawolves and gingerly cleared out to center ice where Katola will find it across. Stop up is Kevin Sabad, giving it back down low from behind the net. They'll get this one out to Dmitry Kuznetsov to the left circle. Stopping up to the near half wall, Elijah Wilson. Back out to Katola to the blue line. Back out to Dmitry Kuznetsov. Down low, trying to find Wilson, and that one misses the net entirely. As Kuznetsov finds it back to Elijah Wilson. Wilson on a foot battle, trying to get this one out to the blue line. Katola stops up, stutter steps, giving it across out to the right circle with a shot, and that one gets blocked. Picked up now by Kevin Sabad. He'll try to leave this one back out for Wilson. Back up ice. Here come the Zydeco, top of the right circle, and a shot save, rebound! Not able to find the loose change, and it gets picked up, cleared out. 35 on the clock, left to go here on the man advantage. Back up ice, here comes Kevin Sabad. Into the Mississippi zone, winging it around the boards, out to the far side. Shane Haggerty, he'll wing this one around out to the end board. Stopped up now by Kevin Sabad. Settles up shop here into the right circle, leaving it off for Shane Haggerty. Haggerty with a shot, and then misses the net. As Sabad back out for Haggerty to the blue line. Haggerty back down low to the right circle. Back up top to Kuznetsov, and a shot, and it misses the net entirely. Off the glass, out to Gordon. Now out for Haggerty. Haggerty stops up to the right circle. He'll guide this one out to the slot with a shot. Tipped on goal, and a good save, and a rebound picked up and cleared out by Mississippi. Not able to cash in on the power play. Got a couple of good looks on the net, and now the Seawolves now with it. Into the Zydeco end, to the right circle with a shot, and that one gets blocked. Picked up now by the Zydeco. Here comes Rio Namiki. He'll guide this one back into his own zone, and now behind his own net, he'll try to play this one up. He'll just quarterback the play here, calming play down with 11:43 left to go in period number 3. They'll send this one back up. Here come the Zydeco into the Seawolves zone. And now into the end boards of the Seawolves side of the ice. They'll guide this one in pitchfork style back to Matt Gordon. Gordon out to the slot. He turns this one over. And now back of the way. Here come the Seawolves. And that one gets taken away. Ripped back up by the Seawolves to the right circle. Getting it out in front in a comedy of errors as the puck just hopscotched over a few sticks. Finally batted away in midair by Matt Gordon. Back the other way. Here come the Zydeco into the Mississippi zone to the top of the slot. Here comes Scott Chirac. Right down Main Street. A shot. Oh my gosh! A thousand words in my head and none of them are good. And to what I just saw, Scott Chirac with the play of the century gets it called back for an interference. Zydeco to the penalty kill. Mississippi, who are already 1 for 4 on the power play, will get their 5th man advantage of the night. Off the draw, Gordon trying to send this one out. And now out to the blue line, stopped up by the Zydeco. And now the biggest question is, on the penalty kill, do you try to stay aggressive down 2 with 10 minutes left to go in the third? They'll wing it around the boards. Well, they'll play this one across, out to the blue line. Mississippi with it in the Zydeco end. Sabad trying to intercept that play. They'll get it out to the left circle. Stopping this one is Wong. Wong to the end board, sending it out in front, and a shot, and a good save by Colgan, and a rebound will score behind the net, where it gets played back into the far boards. Mississippi with it. They'll set up shop here on the man advantage. Back down low. They'll get it out to the blue line. Out to the right circle, squirting it back up ice. Here comes Kevin Sabad, and he'll just gingerly play this one into the near half wall of the neutral zone, and Wong will come up with it for Mississippi. He'll leave this one back out for Sam Turner. 10 minutes left to go here in period number 3. Your score is 3-1 for the Mississippi Seawolves. A lot of good chances for the Zydeco here in the final frame of regulation. They'll send this one out to the far half wall. Parrish out to the blue line. Carter back out for Parrish. Parrish from the end boards. He'll cycle the wagon, has it to the near right circle. Out to the blue line now. He'll pitch it out to the near half wall. Parrish stops up, shoots, and that one gets saved off by Colgan. Picked up, not cleared. Out to the blue line. Mississippi still with it to the near hash marks. They'll try to guide this one out to the far boards, and that gets taken away as Jake Cox trying to force the turnover. Back of the way, here come the Mississippi Seawolves. Right down Main Street. They'll get it out to the left circle. Trying to stop this one up from the end boards. He'll get this one across, out in front. Stopped up to the right circle, back down low, right behind the net. Out to the near corner, and a shot, and that one gets darted wide. Picked up now by the Mississippi Seawolves. Around the boards they go. Into the near corner, stopped up now by Kevin Sabad. Sabad will try to drop this one off, trying to find Brody Thornton. And Thornton will send this one out to his own bench. Stopped up, cleared up, and now here comes Kevin Sabad. Sabad with a little bit of room to work with. Not able to find a good angle as Kevin Sabad trying to get this one up to the blue line. That gets taken away by the Mississippi Seawolves. Good hand-eye coordination by Shane Haggerty to intercept that saucer pass. And now here comes Nick Kitola back the other way. Out for Elijah Wilson. Wilson on the back end. Wilson muscling his way out in front. What a good save and a rebound. Stopped up on the goal line. Still loose. And that one will get stopped. That was a good goal line stand by Richie Perrott, trying to find his first pro career win. We'll step aside here. 3-1 your score for the Mississippi Seawolves. 8:25 left to go here in Mississippi Coast Coliseum. Stick with us.
Are home problems turning your life upside down? Trust Southern Air Cooling, Heating, Plumbing, and Electrical to save the day. From electrical issues to keeping you comfortable, plumbing repairs, and even generators, we do it all. Southern Air Cooling, Heating, Plumbing, and Electrical, your one-stop solution for electrical, AC, plumbing, and generators. If you need us to save the day for you, call or visit us online at southernairbr.com.
Welcome back here to the Mississippi Coast Coliseum, where it is 3-1 your score for the Mississippi Seawolves, and a shot gets blocked from the Zydeco and a rebound, and that one goes into the glove of Rich Perrant, and he will cover. Richie Perrant, beg your pardon. His dad's not in net, it's him. 8:19 left to go here in period number 3. Still, your score is 3-1, and your shot total now is 25 for the Zydeco and 22 for the Seawolves. Shane Haggerty out to take the draw to the right circle, far side of the Mississippi zone. As Mississippi gets kicked out of the draw as Dalton Anderson switches places with Justin Barr. Off the draw, here to the right circle, Kuznetsov out to the point, finds it out to Rio Namiki. He'll wing it around the boards, trying to find it back to Haggerty from the end boards. Haggerty dropping it off for Dmitry Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov trying to find it out in front. That gets taken away, and now back of the way. Here come the Mississippi Seawolves into the Zydeco end from the far side. Picked up now is Hippolyte Smith getting it across out to the near boards, where it's picked up now, and a shot on goal literally hits the outside of the cage. He'll play this one all the way back as Hippolyte Smith now has it. He'll send this one across out to the blue line, where it gets picked up now by Shane Haggerty of the Zydeco. From their own zone, Rio Namiki now has it. Namiki up to Kevin Sabad, into the Mississippi end, to the left circle, with a full head of speed, trying to find a loose puck down the other way. That gets taken away by the Mississippi Seawolves, and they'll just try to clear this one out, and it gets hacked away by Dmitry Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov into the Zydeco end. Garrett Johnson. Johnson leaving it off for Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov will send this one around the boards, where the Seawolves trying to regain possession here in the Zydeco end. And now an interception here at the Zydeco point. That gets taken away by Larwood. Larwood back up ice. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Larwood to the near side. He'll stop it. Parking it out to the right and left circle. Trying to guide this one out in front. That gets taken away by the Seawolves. And it looks like the Zydeco will go back on the penalty kill. Trying to play for time here with 6:40 left to go in period number 3. I'll send this one across, out to the neutral zone, into the Zydeco side of the ice. Mississippi with possession. They'll cycle around to the end boards, where the puck will be picked up now by the Zydeco and called dead. We'll get another power play for Mississippi. 6:22 left to go here in period number 3. Your score is 3-1 for the Mississippi Seawolves. Shots on goal, 25 for the Zydeco and 22 for the Seawolves. So far, not looking good for the Zydeco with 6 minutes left to go, but still, one goal can change that for either team. Either the Seawolves on this power play can put the final nail in the coffin, or maybe a shorthanded goal / penalty kill and a goal right after can put the Zydeco back within striking distance. Off the draw here to the left circle, the Zydeco end, stopped up and cleared all the way back down into the Mississippi end, where it's stopped up now by Sam Turner. Turner turning it over as Cox trying to come up with it. Cox from his belly trying to play it, and that gets turned over again to Scott Chirac. Chirac trying to press the issue. I think they have the same idea I do when it comes to trying to get a shorty. They'll play this one out in front, and they'll play this one across. Here come the Mississippi Seawolves from their own end. Philip Wong out to the near side. They'll play this one up for Andrew Stacy. Stacy into the Zydeco end. A shot goes off the shin pad of one of the Zydeco out in front. That gets picked up now by 17, Brody Thornton. And he'll try to wing this one around the boards and out of the zone. That gets held up out to the blue line with a Wong. Wong with a shot going wide of the net. Picked up now by Dalton Anderson. Anderson, drop pass, finding it out to Stacy, back to Anderson, out to the near side to Wong. Wong trying to get this one out in front, picked up and shot at by the Zydeco, and the puck trickles all the way back down to the Mississippi end. Off to a line change go the Zydeco, as the Seawolves have with possession. Sam Turner through center ice, into the Zydeco end, on the left circle, trying to go coast to coast, and a good save by Colgan. As Sabad pitchforks the puck. Picked up now by the Seawolves back in their own zone. Playing this one up is Lucas Pekarsik. Pekarsik into the Zydeco end. from the right circle, drop pass. Trying to find it out in front. That gets taken away, or beg your pardon, it was blocked. And now out to the near corner, where it gets picked up now by the blue line to the Mississippi Seawolves. Now gets taken away by Nick Hatola, giving it across into the Mississippi end. Trying to turn this one around was Scott Chirac. And now back of the way, here come the Seawolves into the Zydeco end to the left circle. Trying to get it out in front, and a shot and not able to go. And now back of the way, here come the Zydeco. They'll stop this one up, cross-ice pass, as the puck just flutters its way into the Seawolves territory. Stopped up now by the Seawolves. They'll play this one out to the near side. Don Carter Jr. with 3:57 left to go here in period number 3. Don Carter Jr. around the boards into the far side of the neutral zone, back down low into the Mississippi zone. The Zydeco trying to play this one back in the enemy territory. They'll try to get this one out in front. That one gets taken away by Mississippi. Now back the other way. Here comes Mississippi on a 2-on-1 looming if they can hurry. Getting it out in front with a chance and a shot, and that one goes off the pad of Brendan Colgan. Out to the near boards as that one gets picked up now by Andrew Stacy, and around the boards they go, intercepted by the Zydeco. Back the other way. Here comes Larwood, and that one gets taken away by Shane Haggerty, as that one will be played all the way back down by Matt Gordon. Gordon turning this one over, and now back the way. Here comes Tyler Larwood into the Mississippi zone. Larwood loses his stick as he gets slashed at the hands. No call. Now around the boards, they'll play this one into the near side. And now here comes Elijah Wilson. Wilson with a shot on net, and that one will be played across. It was Thornton with the shot. Wilson trying to tip it out in front. Now here comes Mississippi out to the left circle with a shot, and a good save by Brendan Colgan. And now media timeout and a final 2:38 left to go here in regulation. Windows closing here for the Zydeco if they want to try to tie this one up. 2:38 left to go, 3-1 your score for the Mississippi Seawolves. Shots on goal, 27 for the Zydeco and 25 for the Seawolves. We'll get right back to you right after this.
Looking for the ultimate game day experience? Come to the Queen Casino in Baton Rouge. Savor game day platters and snacks, plus drink specials at 1717 Kitchen and Cocktails. Wall-to-wall, state-of-the-art TVs mean you'll see every touchdown, Hail Mary, and big turnover in crystal clear HD. Place your bets and feel the thrill of every play with our DraftKings Sportsbook. So come out for game day and let our team make you the MVP. The Queen Casino in Baton Rouge, where every moment is a win. Looking for the ultimate game day experience? Come to the Queen Casino in Baton Rouge. Wall-to-wall TVs mean you'll see every touchdown in HD. Place your bets and feel the thrill of every play with our DraftKings Sportsbook. The Queen Casino, where every moment is a win.
Tremonti's has meat. Tremonti's has seafood. Tremonti's has much more. Tremonti's on-site catering is the best in Baton Rouge. Our friendly staff brings everything to our clients' location, set up, serves guests, and cleans up once our guests are satisfied and full. Tremonti's caters weddings, corporate events, parties, luncheons, crawfish and shrimp boils, breakfast, fundraisers, barbecues, and much more. Good meat ain't cheap, and cheap meat ain't good. Visit Tremonti's.com, 225-751-7665.
And a shot, and that one goes off the outside of the cage. They'll play this one back down, and now here comes Kevin Sabad. Sabad into the Seawolves zone, and they'll try to get this one back down low. They'll send this one out to the near side. Now they'll play this one from the near hash marks. They'll get this one out in front with a shot, and that one goes across. Long from the far boards. Now they'll try to play this one all the way back down. No icing, says the linesman. 2 minutes left to go here in period number 3. Out, down the other way. Here comes Kevin Sabad. Sabad. They'll try to send this one back down. Bartlett. And now here comes Nick Hatola from the near boards. They'll get this one across. And now that one gets picked off. They'll send this one across. And now here comes Albrick. That one gets taken away by Mississippi. taken away, and a backhand saucer back into the Zydeco end. 1:30 left to go in period number 3. Now a stretch pass. That one will be poke checked aside as the Zydeco forced back in their own zone yet again. 1:20 left to go here in period number 3. And now out for Nate Ulbrich. Ulbrich. I'll send this one across. Now that will be played back down the other way into the near glass. 1 minute left to go here in period number 3. Out to the near wall. Scott Chirac. They'll send this one across. Out into the Mississippi end. 1 minute left to go as Brendan Colgan getting the hook. 43 seconds left to go. Empty net here for the Zydeco. They'll send this one across into the Mississippi end. That one gets touched up by Brody Thornton. Almost intercepted as Brody Thornton again. That gets jarred at. And now Brian Kleber trying to send this one back up. Poke checked aside. Brody Thornton trying to leave this one back. And now here comes Elijah Wilson into the Mississippi end. Puck still loose. Out to the blue line. 16 seconds. They'll drop this one off with a shot on goal, and that one just goes wide. Picked up. Out to the near wall. 9 seconds left to go. Picked up by the Seawolves. Shot wide. Won't matter. 3 seconds left to go here in a 2-goal game. We'll get one final face-off in the offensive zone. And writing on the wall here, Zydeco will drop this series opener against the Seawolves. And the Seawolves snapping a 12-game losing streak. We'll head off for a little bit of a commercial break before coming back for the final 3 seconds of regulation. Don't go away. Welcome back here to the Mississippi Coliseum. 3.2 left to go. And a chance for at least one more goal for the Zydeco. Off the draw with a shot and a good save, and that one will do it. Mississippi breaks a 12-game losing streak against the Baton Rouge Zydeco. And they kick off this 5-game series against Baton Rouge in style. A lot of unhappy faces wearing white here as we will see these same Seawolves next weekend here at Mississippi Coastal Coliseum. When we get back, we'll get you the Schmolke Law Firm 3 stars of the game. And we'll get you a recap of what happened here in the game. Stick right here with us on the Zydeco YouTube channel.
There's a time we all know is coming, but nobody knows just when. If you don't have a plan or you don't understand how or where to begin, at church funeral services, we'll handle it all with care, passion. Church funeral services.
We've gotten very good at roofing. We're good at the actual work, but also the documentation from the beginning, getting everything with the client. What do they need? What are their needs? And then how can I give them a couple of options? And then from there, during the process, they know what's going on. And then at the end, feeling good about everything that's complete, and they're happy when they're done with their job.
The trust that we offer to our clients is actually, it comes pretty easy for us because we've been doing this a long time, and 90% of the jobs that we get are referrals. You know, that's what we depend on, and we strive to let the customer know that we're going to be here. We will always answer the phone.
Done.
Welcome back here inside the Mississippi Coastal Coliseum, where your final score is 3-1 for the Mississippi Seawolves as they snap a 12-game losing streak against the Zydeco. And the Zydeco this weekend picking up 4 out of possible 9 points here on the weekend. Next weekend, they're going to be taking on these same Mississippi Seawolves before taking a break from Mardi Gras and then getting back at it here at the Mississippi Coliseum the week after that. So let's get you a recap of what happened here in the game. In the first period, it was Blake Keller finding the back of the net to the assist of Andrew Stacy and Brendan Hussey. That would be the only goal scored after 20 minutes. But in the second period, on the power play, it was Kevin Sabad who found the back of the net on the power play finally to the assist of Nick Kitola and Scott Chirac. And later on in the second period, again on the power play, it was Don Carter Jr. finding the back of the net on a 5-on-3 to the assist of Philip Wong and Sam Turner. That would end up being the eventual game winner, as later on in the second period, Brendan Hussey would find the back of the net, and that would be the only scoring done this game. Had a few close chances in the third period, but no cigar. Final shots on goal after the game, 28 for the Baton Rouge Zydeco, and for the Mississippi Seawolves, 25. Losing goaltender Brendan Colgan saving 22 of 25 for a save percentage of an .880, and his record drops to 14-5-1. Or beg your pardon, 14-5-3. On the other side, winning goaltender is Richie Perrant, saving 27 of 28 for a .964 save percentage, and his record improves to 1-5-0, getting his first pro win in the FPHL. So, that'll about do it. Final score again here in the Mississippi Coastal Coliseum. 3-1 for the Mississippi Seawolves. They snap a 12-game losing streak. And I want to thank you so much for spending your time with myself here on your Sunday afternoon. For the Baton Rouge Zydeco, my name is Brian Flores, saying so long and good night. Next up for the Zydeco, they'll be taking on these same Seawolves here in this same building here at the Mississippi Coastal Coliseum. We hope you guys can tune in right here on the Zydeco YouTube channel. Until then, you have been listening to Zydeco Hockey here on home of the Baton Rouge Zydeco, the Baton Rouge Zydeco YouTube channel. I hope you have a great night and a most pleasant top of the afternoon.
Isn't just a meal. It's the moment you've been waiting for all week. Begin your legendary weekend with brunch favorites like our shrimp and grits, crab cake benedict, and of course, bottomless mimosas. Let's be honest, the party doesn't start until Don Seafood hits the table. From our team at Don Seafood, we want to thank you for the past 90 years and cheers to many more together.
For over 90 years, Don's Seafood has been a Louisiana staple. From the finest Gulf catch to the most authentic Cajun recipes, our commitment to quality and tradition is who we are. Enjoy favorites like our gumbo, jacked up shrimp, seafood salad, steak, and of course, our signature seafood platter. Don's is more than just food. We're a celebration of flavor and family. From our team at Don's Seafood, we want to thank you for the last 90 years and cheers to many more together.